Hey everybody, it's your virtual gal pal, Natasha Simona. So here's the story of the day. We've got a couple out of Chicago, Doug and Dedra Simmons, who recently tied the knot in Negril, Jamaica at the Royalton Negril Resort and Spa. Well, their wedding has gone viral, and here's why. So the couple claims that they were really just fed up with incurring the expenses of guests who RSVP'd that they were going to be there and ghosted them, just decided, you know what, I'm not going to show up. According to the New York Post, the couple is saying it's not about the money, but really, they felt offended and disrespected that these guests were saying, yes, I'm coming. And the thing is that they said they asked the guests 4 different times, the regular RSVP, the are you sure you're coming? Are you super sure you're coming? And hey, this is your last chance to get out of this. Are you sure you're going to be there? And what they're saying is, per the 4 different RSVPs they sent to their wedding guests, nobody called or messaged on to say they weren't coming, and they feel offended and disrespected. And in turn, they have sent these no-shows an invoice for $240. The catering expenses, according to the couple, it was $120 per guest. So the $240 invoice is, you plus one. And listen, it's a resort in Jamaica. I'm sure it was beautiful. And I'm sure when these guests got the invite in their brain, they were like, oh, I'm definitely bringing a little shorty with me, or, my boo thing. And so the couple was like, okay, cool. Well, you didn't come. You didn't want to join us in our love ceremony here. So now you got to pay us, or pay us back. Here's what they also included with the invoice. Here's the note, and it reads, this invoice is being sent to you because you confirmed seats at the wedding reception during the final head count. The amount above is the cost of your individual seats. Because you didn't call or give us proper notice that you wouldn't be in attendance, this amount is what you owe us for paying for your seats in advance. You can pay via Zelle or PayPal. Please reach out to us and let us know which method of payment works for you. Thank you. It's giving me bill collector vibes, right? When they call and they're like, you have an invoice for $240. How would you like to take care of that today? Oh, you don't get those calls, only me? All right. Well, so anyway, you know what? I've never had a wedding ceremony. And so, first of all, I've never been married. I'm not sure why I worded it like that, but maybe one day soon. But here's the thing. I've been a guest at many weddings, and I've also been part of the wedding party. I guess I'm just forever a bridesmaid. I know what it takes just from, looking at the back end. And I've got a couple of friends who are wedding planners, and, just sitting down with them and listening to the stress. And I know, obviously I know a bunch of brides. It's really, really stressful when you're sitting there curating your list of who you want to be there, and especially these destination weddings, because, as they said, you have to pay in advance. And I know you have to pay in advance. I was actually invited to quite a few destination weddings that I had to turn down, unfortunately. But those I'm gonna assume that those are definitely more detailed, and you got to pay up front for everything. And these places, you don't hear much about refunds. They might give you your deposit back, or something. I don't know. But honestly, I'm conflicted here. As I'm a fairy tale kind of girl, I want the wedding. I want this. Listen. We're not talking about the marriage right now. Of course, I want the marriage and what it means and all those things. But let's get to the party. Let's get to the reception, because I know all of you watching are going to be like, people spend so much money on the reception. And let's just stay here for the party. I've thought about it. When I was younger, I wanted a big sprawling wedding with all of my friends from the hospital room where we laid in these little incubators together, all the way to every job I work with. And as I get older, my priorities have shifted. And while I still would like a ceremony with my closest 50 people, you know, it's still an expense that you and your spouse are going to incur. I've never, in the history of me attending weddings, I've never had to pay for my own plate. Because that's expected. It's just like, you know, from childhood, when you go to someone's birthday party, you don't show up to the birthday party paying your way unless it's written, it's an a la carte party. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess as you get older and you might go to dinner parties with your friends, everyone kind of chips in and pays for the whole bill, or everybody is, you know, going Dutch or whatever the case is. But, you know, think back to your childhood. You know, when your parents or whomever took you to birthday parties, you don't pay to go play in the jumpy house, or you don't show up to their house and say, "Oh, hi, Susan. This is for Tommy and Katie. Here's $100 for allowing them to be at little Brian's birthday party." That doesn't happen. So when it comes to weddings, I feel like I'm prepared with my partner to pay for whomever we're inviting. On the flip side of that thought, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this couple. Weddings are not cheap. You know, what they said here, the catering expenses were $120 a plate. So you miss out on that money, especially when you have in mind that you want these people to be there. So I understand they feel disrespected, and, you know, it's just a slap in the face that, you know, it's you're offended. You know, you're thinking you're inviting these 15 people or however many. I didn't see where they stated how many people they invoiced, but you're expecting them to show up and celebrate your love day with this person. You know, for those of you who are married, talk to me. What are your thoughts? How many people did not show up on your guest list? And did you feel like they owed you anything? And more importantly, were you friends after their blatant no show? No call, no text, no email, no message. They just straight up said, forget you, forget your little wedding, I'm not coming. What's that like? And for my people watching this who aren't married yet, what are your thoughts on this? Are you going to take a note out of this couple's book and charge your guests who just straight up don't show up? Or do you just, you know, charge it to life? They didn't feel like coming. What do you do? Comment below and let's chat about it. I'm definitely interested to see how you all feel. And low key, I'm taking notes. That's all I've got, everybody. Let's have fun with this. And if this couple should ever see this video, congratulations. And I wish you a lifetime of love. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to, wherever you're watching this, like, subscribe, and click the notification for more fun videos from me, Natasha Simona. Take care.